Hi, and welcome to One Tech World. I'm Kellie Kwarteng, founder and CEO of Halzac Elevate Women in Tech, and we'll be sharing with you today my talk on raising the bar, accelerating women into tech leadership. This talk is aimed at inspiring and equipping women with strategies to ascend into leadership roles, whilst emphasising the important role that companies, executive teams, and business leaders play on creating environments where women can truly excel. Here's a brief overview of the agenda. So an introduction to myself, why there's a need for more women in tech leadership roles, why this is a business necessity, strategies for women to help them rise to the top, how leadership is more than just for people managers, and how organisations can accelerate women into leadership roles, and finally, an overview of the Elevate Leadership Mentor Programme. So before we jump into the topic, I thought I'd share a little bit more about myself. So I'm Kellie Kwarteng, a wife and mother of two, a seasoned professional who has navigated the intricate landscapes of the tech industry for over the past 2 decades. My story is one of transformation, from being the UK partner of a FTSE billion-dollar STEM recruitment company to ascending to the prestigious role of global group president at a boutique US recruitment firm, which in just 2 years, I led the team from 5 to a thriving force of 50 and achieving an impressive $8 million turnover business. Yet amidst these accolades, a deeper calling stirred within me. Financial security and professional heights were just not enough. I craved fulfillment. And so in January 2022, I embarked on a daring path and decided to become an entrepreneur and set up my own business. In September 2022, Halzac was launched. Halzac is more than just a recruitment company. We are a purpose-led, not profit-driven business with a mission to connect diverse tech talent with the tech community. In early 2023, the Elevate Women in Tech initiative was born, a vision to elevate women and girls in tech from the classroom to the boardroom. And we achieve this through a multifaceted approach. We have our podcast series, Elevate Women in Tech, which amplifies voices and shares insights and fosters dialogue for women in the tech community and their allies. We have a community group, which is creating a safe space for the ecosystem to connect and flourish through aspirations and sharing success stories. We have a free job board that champions gender equality for companies that are committed to the advancement of women in tech. And finally, launched in 2024, our Leadership Mentor Programme. And this is a programme focused at connecting 100 women with 100 mentors who are on that journey into tech leadership roles. So why is there a need for more women in tech leadership? These stats, as you can see on the screen, really do speak for themselves. And with no change, it would take 131 years for women to reach equality within the tech industry based on current trends. As of 2024, women currently only make up 25% of the global tech workforce, a dial that has just not moved over the years. They make up just 26% of first-level manager positions and 11% of the C-suite. And what's even more alarming is information from recent reports tells us that 50% of women will leave the tech industry before the age of 35, citing non-inclusive cultures and lack of career development as key reasons. So you're probably thinking, why is this really a business necessity? Aside from the obvious, that it's just the right thing to do, having gender diverse teams will also bring so much more to your organisation. It will help with improving staff attraction and retention. It will bring diversity of thought and crucial different perspectives, which bring together better outcomes and will help you build better products and services for your customers. You will also have a better reflection of your customers if you have diverse teams. If you're not aware, women make up 49.6% of the global population, and they account for over 80% of consumer purchases that are made or they're influenced by women. So ensuring that women are part of your teams that are building these products is a service and services is absolutely crucial. But if bottom line is the core focus for your organisation, research shows by McKinsey that companies with greater gender diversity are 25% more likely to have above average profits. So for women that are looking to rise up in their careers, here are a few pointers to consider on that journey that might help you to achieve more. This is information that I share from my personal experiences and also from the many interviews and conversations that I have with women in the tech industry. So point number 1 is seek out sponsors and mentors. 2 key strategies to help with your career advancement, and these will change as you grow and your career navigates. Mentors are the people that will provide you with advice and guidance. They can be internal to your work organisation, but more commonly they might be external in providing that advice and support. While sponsors, these are the people that advocate for your advancement. They're the voice that you don't have in rooms that you may not be. Sponsors are people in influential positions who can create opportunities for you. They recommend you for promotion and they connect you to key networks that you might not be part of. They are the people that can take direct action to advance your career. Be visible is the next point. Raise your hand for those strategic projects. Speak up confidently in meetings and share your ideas publicly through blogging, social media, podcasts, keynote talks, and increase your exposure to help build your leadership reputation. Point 3 is know your strengths and your values. Work on identifying your strengths, reflect on your achievements and seek feedback. Align your goals with what matters most to you personally and professionally whilst you navigate your path into leadership. And point number 4 is to ensure you set yourself goals. We all need that North Star that helps guide us both professionally and personally. These goals should be both short-term and long-term and regularly reviewed and updated. And where possible, and if you feel comfortable, I would recommend sharing with your leadership team, your direct line manager, as if you can have more visibility over your personal goals and what you're trying to achieve and how this might align with the business expectations, this can help you in achieving and growing within the organisation. Point number 5 is don't fear rejection. Don't doubt yourself. Go for that promotion, go for the award, ask for the pay rise and apply for that job. Don't let the voice hold you back. We won't always get a yes, but when we're faced with a no, ask why, get that feedback and use it as a way to advance yourself for the next opportunity that you go for. And if that feedback is not forthcoming, then maybe you need to ask yourself, is this the right place for you? Point 6 is speak up. If you don't ask, you don't get. Speak up about what's important to you and know what your non-negotiables are, both personally and professionally. By asserting your needs and your priorities, you contribute to shaping and fulfilling the empowerment, an empowering career for yourself within the tech industry. Plus, by speaking up, you're normalising that asking for those that are coming behind you or for those that sit alongside you. Point number 7, I'm a big believer in this one, is find your tribe. Seek out individuals who share your career aspirations and are there for you to support you along that journey. Find those cheerleaders that truly are there to elevate you up as you need to progress and advance your journey through the highs and the lows. Being part of communities like Elevate Women in Tech connect you with other like-minded people who will cheer you on during this journey, and explore various groups within the women in tech industry that resonate with you most. And then finally, and I think this is absolutely crucial for women and their advancement within the tech industry, is bring others along. As you climb and as you rise to the top, ensure that you leave that rope behind for others to climb and build and rise with you. So why this point is really important is that leadership is not just for people managers. I speak to so many women and the stereotype that is put on them is that they're nurturing and that they are there to people lead, and that's not always true. So for those women that are listening in, for those organisations that are building their career paths, ensure that you have an individual contributor path for those that are looking for true technical experts and looking for that journey, potentially up to CTO, where they're looking to lead on technical advancements within your organisation. For women though, here are just a few pointers that I've picked up from other women that are chartering this path right now. So take ownership of complex projects and architectures. Look for those junior staff that are within your organisation, within your projects, within your technical teams, and offer training and mentoring to those individuals. Initiate process improvements, manage technical roadmaps and cross-functional teams, solve challenging problems with innovative solutions, establish yourself as an expert through public speaking, writing, blogging, speaking at events like One Tech World, and many other ways that you can truly have a voice and speak up on your area of expertise. So women are just one side of the equation. Without having companies on board in supporting women to raise it up in the tech industry, gender equality will not be achieved. Some fantastic work is happening with many companies with an increased focus on prioritising diversity, equality and inclusion within their organisations. However, all organisations are at different parts of their journey, some just starting out, some looking to refresh, and some, like I mentioned, are well advanced within that area. But we always need to make sure we continue to evolve and educate ourselves. So I thought I'd share some key tips for companies that are considering their journey and where they're at right now. So the first point is ensure that your organisation offers leadership training, succession planning, and clear career paths for women to truly grow and rise up within your organisation. Having leadership training that is specifically focused at women to equip them with essential leadership skills is one way to help women rise up. Succession planning is also key. Having a robust succession plan that identifies high potential women within your organisation and then supporting these women on that journey as they navigate through your organisation will help them grow, but also help them with their confidence and also will help you retaining them within your organisation. And then finally, and this one sounds like a given, but ensuring that your organisation has clear defined career paths for people leader tracks and also those technical leadership roles that I mentioned just before. Providing transparency encourages ambition and also a clear understanding of what's expected for that next step. Point 2 is offering mentorship programs. Formal mentorship programs may be something that your organisation already offers, or might be something that you're looking to put into place. Establishing a formal mentorship program where experienced leaders guide women through their career journeys will really help them not only give those women valuable insights, they will also offer them encouragement and help them navigate challenges and their career journey that they're looking to have within your organisation. Another good way of mentoring women within your organisation is looking at peer mentorship schemes. So encouraging peer mentors among women within the organisation to share experiences, provide emotional support and foster a sense of community. And if you're not in a position to offer a mentorship programme right now, then look for external organisations that can offer that support. Organisations that can come in and help you set up a programme, or organisations like Elevate Women in Tech who offer free leadership mentor programs for women rising in tech. Point 3 is give access to your senior leadership team. This is a great opportunity for women to network and increase their visibility with the senior leadership team. So create opportunities where women can interact. So this could be things like town halls, panel discussions, networking events where women can engage directly with your executive team. And shadowing is another great way to really show women and give them access to your leadership team. By allowing women to spend time with the leaders, this gives them exposure and helps them demystify leadership roles and inspires that aspiration for them to go on and achieve within your organisation. Point 4 is review internal policies and benefits. Make sure you're continuously auditing your business to ensure that you have equitable policies. Evaluate your existing policies to ensure they promote gender equity and consider flexible work arrangements, parental leave, care policies, and ensure that equal pay is part of what you offer as well. And then finally, review your benefits and look at whether these are truly inclusive. Provide benefits that support your employees' work-life balance, such as childcare assistance, and also wellness programs and mental health resources as well. And a key point here when you're seeking out these policies and benefits is ensure that you engage those diverse areas of your business. So for women, make sure you speak to them, make sure you listen to them, and make sure that you then implement that feedback that they give. Point 5 is set and measure diversity targets. You need to know where you are, where you're coming from, and where you want to be to ensure that progress can be made. And as you start to progress and as you start to achieve these targets, it's essential that you also share the measured results as well. Point 6 is ensure diverse talent is part of your pipeline. This is essential when hiring externally. You need to positively discriminate to seek out the talent that you want to have within your organisation. So they're part of that first stage of interview process. If you can bring the diverse talent that you want in, so if women is your focus, and ensure that those women are represented in the interview panel at the first stage, this then leaves your hiring team to focus truly on hiring you the best person for the role based on their skills and their abilities. Culture is key. Diversity is not enough. So much work can be done in finding and attracting women into your organisation. But if your culture is not right and inclusion is not part of your DNA, your talent just won't stay. So work on your culture. Many things can be done, but what I would advise is don't assume. Engage those communities that you're looking to have that voice. So engage the women within your organisation. Ask them what they want, listen to what they're telling you, and then create a culture that's right for your business that you're seeking to build. And then the final one that I've got for organisations looking to accelerate women into leadership is transparent pay structures. Efforts to address this gap are crucial for creating a more equitable and inclusive tech industry. In the UK, the gender gap sits at 26% for the tech industry. The recommendation would be assess your workforce and where you are today. Look for those gaps and then correct them. And then moving forward, ensure that all roles and levels have clear pay bandings that are shared and communicated with your workforce. So my call to action for everybody listening in today is enough is enough. It's time to shift the narrative and to ensure that barriers are removed that hold back female leaders from rising and ensure that they have clear paths to the top. And for the women that are listening in, the opportunity is yours to raise the bar and build an equitable future for the women in tech from the classroom to the boardroom. I mentioned before about the Elevate Leadership Mentor Programme. This is an initiative in 2024 to connect 100 women in tech that are looking to rise up to first level management through to the C-suite with 100 mentors to help them on that journey. The mentor programme is free for women to join. It's for 6 months with a one-to-one mentor relationship, 1 session a month for 6 months, and 5 personal development workshops included within that as well, focused around 5 core pillars. The programme supports women leaders ready to advance and takes them on a journey and connects them into a community with other women going through a similar process and ascending through the tech leadership ranks. So if you're interested in more, please feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn, reach out, or scan the QR code and sign up now. We're looking for new mentors for future cohorts, and obviously it's open to new mentees as well. And then finally, if you're interested in connecting or anything that's resonated with you today in this talk, feel free to reach out to me direct. Follow the Elevate Women in Tech Leadership page. There's a QR code link there, or contact with me directly on LinkedIn, Kellie Kwarteng. Thank you very much for listening to me today, and I look forward to connecting with people after the event.